Hey guys, it's Kelly. Mari and I are back with another challenge. This week we are using our Felicity Jane kit, and I am using the London kit, and we decided just to see what each other would create using the same kit. So I printed my photo in black and white, and the reason why I did that was because the colors clashed with the colors in the kit, number one, and number two, I really wanted to keep the focus on the whole layout and the story that's going to go with it. So the papers in the kit are a little bit, I guess, of a different color scheme than she normally has put out, and I am really loving the green. It's not like a green. And I don't even know how to describe the green, but it's gorgeous. It's muted and it's very soft, and I love the florals, and it was just totally a me kit. So I was very happy with this. So I just want to keep the focus, like I said earlier, on the photo and the story. So I'm just going to do a few layers behind the photo, and that floral paper is so pretty. I really wanted to make sure that you'd be able to see some of that pattern beside. So I am going to do my best not to cover up any more of that piece of pattern paper. And what I'm trying to decide now with the polka dot paper was just how much of the polka dots I wanted to be seen, and if I really wanted it to look pretty much even around the border or not. And I'm just going with simplicity for this. So I had cut a few things from the cut apart sheet that came with the kit. That lovely floral on the left hand side of the photo was one that came on the cut apart sheet, as well as that black bow and the two tags that I have tucked up top. So I'm just going through things, trying to figure out what I want and what I want my title to be. And I remembered that I had just gotten in these 5-inch doilies. I ordered them off of eBay. So now I have 4-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch. So my doily collection is very happy now. I find that I can use all three of those sizes with no problem. So the way the paper layers look right now, it's pretty much how my layout is going to be. Like I said, pretty simple, very clean looking, and I'm trying to figure out what I want my title to be. And what the focus of this layout is going to be the story that I have. And it's basically, I haven't really talked about this in a long while, but my mom is dealing with dementia, and she's at a rough spot, and it's not exactly easy to deal with. I'm not her primary caretaker. She's still living at home, but I'm involved enough to where the days can be rather tiring. And I ended up deciding that I wanted my title to be one day at a time. So when I fussy cut out that scallop border, I really felt like the scallops were too small, but I wanted that mustard yellow to be underneath the paper layers. So I went ahead and just used my punch, and I cut out another border, and I just really felt like that border fit that spot a lot better. It's something about those bigger scallops, I guess, taking up more real estate. I'm not quite sure. I felt like the little scallops, they looked okay, but they were just a little bit fussy, I thought. And it's little things like that I look at and drive me nuts. So I just find that it's easier to fix them. So I'm so sorry about this. I did a few things and didn't realize that my phone was not recording. I just showed you that I stitched around the paper layers with black machine stitching, and then I took the stamps that I showed you. They are designed by Jen Scow, and they were available at Felicity Jane. I'm not sure if they are still available in the shop or not, but I stamped those out. And I have to say that I am in love with these stamps. I don't usually stamp a lot of letters and titles. I'm just not the best with stamping, and it's just not my thing. And I was very hesitant to order these, but I decided just to go ahead because I love the script writing. But I'll be honest with you, I am not patient enough, or I just don't have enough hours in my day. I am patient enough. It's just my free time is too limited at this time to learn how to do the brush lettering. So for this size stamp, it's perfect. And I just fussy cut around it. I stamped it in black Versamark ink. So I'm going to go ahead and get things stuck down. I am leaving a good section at the bottom for my journaling, and I am going to go ahead and type my journaling out on the computer and just put strips down underneath. And the reason why I decided to do the typed journaling was because the background cardstock is, I'm trying to say corrugated. It's not corrugated, but it has a texture to it. So when I write on cardstock and there's a texture, sometimes the lumps and bumps make my writing not look as neat, and that drives me crazy. And this story that I'm going to be talking about, just I wanted to be able to know that I could get it in that space. So those are my reasons for typing it. So I am just going to tuck those tags behind the photo, and later I'm going to get some black ribbon. Sorry, I couldn't think. And I'm going to put it in the reinforcers, although the pictures are not going to show it. I actually had to go out to Michael's and find some sheer ribbon. I felt like it needed a little something, but I wasn't quite sure what it would need. So just know that I ended up doing that after the fact. So I typed out my journaling, and I'm going to space it down below, and it's not going to space exactly like I wanted it to. It needs to be wider than it is. So you will see me play around with it, and I finally get it how I like it, and I just reprint it out and put it on the layout, but you won't see me doing that because you already know what I'm doing. I'm just letting you know that what I'm trying to do is space it out so where it covers more real estate underneath the title as opposed to going down the page. So the journaling talks about how over the past several months I've noticed a general decline in my mom and some of her changes in memory. Her short-term memory is not as good, and some behavioral changes. And then I just talk about how it's hard to watch and that it's a struggle, and how I wish that I could wave a magic wand and make things better for her. And since I can't, I also talk about how that I would, that we'll take it one day at a time and make the best of it that we can. You know, I would never wish this disease on anyone. It's rotten. It stinks. And crafting sometimes is my therapy, and I just needed to get this page done. So I'm sorry that it's more, I guess, of a depressing layout. Just know that if you have things in your life that are going on, sometimes it's just nice to address them and put it on a page. You know, sometimes I have to wait for a while before things like this can come, but this one just really needed to come out. So again, if you're going through some things, I just urge you to bring your crafting into it and let it be, you know, your therapy that you need. So anyway, on a brighter note, I am sure Mari's layout is on a much happier occasion. Her daughter is newly engaged, and I have enjoyed watching her videos and looking at all of her precious layouts of Bailey. So be sure to jump over to her channel and check out her layout as well. I do have some close-ups at the end of this. I am going to glue a couple of sequins down in the clusters, and like I said, I do end up getting some black sheer ribbon and just putting a little bit in the tags up above the photo. I felt like it needed that little pop of black up top as well. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys join us as well in our Facebook group. It's called Scrap O'Clock, and we keep it very low key. We just put up the challenge, and if you want to participate, that's great. If not, that's fine. If you want to share your pages, that's great. So look us up if you want to join another group. I will talk to you soon. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.